the track actually looks really fun. It's kind of a medium pitched bank, but really flat. Wall looks really nice to run, so hopefully see a lot of close contact on that. It looks like a really tough transition coming off the bank into a nice right-hander that's pretty short, and potential downshift right there. And on the exit of that, maybe another upshift to get into the lower part of the bank, which is a really long left-hander to finish out. Just like, it's kind of like Irwindale style, but a little bit tighter of a left-hand turn or right-hand turn.
Oh my god, I'm such a big fan. Can't wait to get everyone's autograph.
You didn't even come by. I said 10 minutes. All right, so we're gonna talk about the various ways of entering into a turn or to initiate a drift. Pretty much only two ways to do it, either the clutch kick or the handbrake. And all the other ones are kind of boring. So, clutch kick, you want to kind of turn into the opposite way you're going to drift. So you want to turn, if you're going to drift a left-hand turn, you want to start turning right. And then as soon as you turn left, you stab the clutch, full throttle, let the clutch out, break the wheels loose, initiate the drift. Super snappy, super aggressive, looks awesome on track. Judges love it. But also the harder technique, the less safe technique. And the more safe technique, the one that is arguably a little bit easier to do consistently would be the handbrake. So you just drive straight in, turn the car the opposite direction of your, or the same, you want to turn into the turn, grab the handbrake, slide the car out a little bit, jump right back on the gas, turn into the drift. So the car is initiated into the drift. And that is, like I said, that is a little bit easier than a clutch kick because it's a little bit more consistent. You can kind of place the car a little bit easier. It's softer, it's not as aggressive. You're not going to get a huge entry kind of score or style score from the judges like that, as opposed to a clutch kick. So those are kind of the two ways to do it. Out here, I am doing a clutch kick at Erie Speedway, which I like. I like doing a clutch kick. Sometimes it's hard. It's really hard though. If you don't have a good lead up with a lot of room, it can get really difficult. But out here it's okay.
Ryan Tuerck on the line. Here we go. Ryan Tuerck, the Gum Out Toyota Racing Nitto Tire Toyota Corolla hatchback. Let's see how he handles this hot hatch into that first outside zone. And then as he comes unwound in that second outside zone, switching between the different views here on screen. Ooh, that's getting pretty deep there. Ryan, some major mistakes here from Ryan Tuerck. Fortunately, he will put down a score. Here we go, Forsberg for a second run, do or die. He needs to put a score on the board, otherwise he'll be watching from the sidelines. And as Nos entering Nissan 370Z, the three-time champ, applying the pressure, good angle from him as Chris crawls into that second outside zone. Doesn't seem like the Forsberg that we've seen of championship form, but right now just needs to gather some nuts and berries and take this thing all the way home. And now bring it across the finish line.
Nice. Nice. Oh, hey, dude, are you okay? You all right? Oh, sorry, it's too late, dude.
turn as we go to that first outside zone. Dean Carnage Carney definitely high on that outside zone. Now coming to that second outside zone. Let's see how they attack this. Looks like, again, that momentum zone taking right to that second outside zone. Ryan Tuerck kind of pedaling back. Look at that snap by Dean Carnage Carney. Oh, that could be interesting right there, Ryan, as far as, let's take a look at this. The Gum Out Toyota Racing Toyota Corolla hatchback. The Oracle Lighting Dodge Viper is going for it, and it seems like they're now tit for tat here. You can see Ryan Tuerck, looks like he's hitting all the right spaces and all the right lines. As Dean Carnage Carney now digs in that second outside zone, Ryan Tuerck clicks into that last outside zone. Looks like he does exceed. That is that back right tire. Doesn't look like, looks like he's flirting with it though. If that was dirt or if that was a wall, he'd definitely be heavy into it. Who's getting the best deal? Ryan Tuerck does come out on top. Ryan Tuerck, it looks like 2-1.
Huge opportunity to take out a foe.
Yeah, Forsberg came in 10th in points into this round of competition. Odie Bakshis currently sits there in second, and right now, Odie Bakshis high on the bank. Chris Forsberg a few vehicles back from Odie Bakshis. Now transition that second outside zone. He knows he needs to apply the pressure, because I know Odie definitely will. Oh, and Chris Forsberg transitions. Look at Odie, way off course, both of them on either side of this course and this track and the line. Oh, Forsberg shuts it down before the finish line. That will be an unfortunate incomplete there for Forsberg. And there it is, slide him left for Odie, and Odie Bakshis will get the win. Welcome to Borderlands. This is Lake Eerie Speedway, round 4, the Formula Drift Professional Championship. Make some noise, Erie, Pennsylvania! Here he is, Matt Field qualifying 4th, Tuerck qualifying 20th. And again, that was yesterday in wet conditions. Here we go, that Falcon Tires, Drift Cape, Borley exhaust, Corvette into that first outside zone. He is hungry. Ryan Tuerck initiates, not as high as Field. Let's see how they handle this. Big angle there from Field, allowing Ryan Tuerck to get to door, and Ryan Tuerck now slows down. He spins out, so another scenario similar to that of Travis Reeder, and Matt Field finishing out his run. And Ryan Tuerck, unfortunately, with that mistake in the chase position. Ryan Tuerck initiates that Gum Out. Look at this, he is going for it. Live free or die, that's the motto of his home state of New Hampshire, transitioning back to that second outside zone. A lot of these guys just driving and piling it right into that second outside zone and bringing it across. All right, it is unanimous. Matt Field gets the win. Matt Field gets the win.
We'll put a fresh clutch in before qualifying. We normally do clutch inspection once a round. Once it starts to feel like it's a little off, we'll get in there and check her out. So it's usually either after qualifying or right before qualifying before Saturday. So it just kind of depends on how the day's going. It's kind of hot here, and we've been running it back to back since it's just a one-day section. So getting like 10 laps in a row, wearing on it pretty good. So. Thank you.
see how Ryan Tuerck goes down. That Gum-Out Toyota Racing Toyota Corolla hatchback. Now coming through into that power alley, Ryan. That's what you're talking about. Fills all of it. Gets right into it. Scrubs some speed. Got the second hash mark on that inside clip. And filling all of that final outside zone. Ryan Tuerck a 90. That is a 9-0, so another driver comes into that first outside zone. Ripping. Good angle from him. And then into the power alley, fills all of it, transitions, fills all that third zone. Chris always has a really good execution on this final outside zone. Just the way he transitions that car in, it looks just very smooth. A 93 for Chris Forsberg, a 93 jumps that #1 spot.
Do you think that you qualified higher than Ryan Tuerck?
Oh yeah, because Ryan Tuerck went before me, and I know I beat him, so that's a win right there.
Practice was good. We're really fighting to really make the car perfect as we could, and we found a really good setup on the car, which I'm pumped on. And yeah, had a couple good chase laps and set us up good for qualifying. I'm confident, the car's comfortable, and I think we'll see. I think we'll see P3 in qualifying. So we'll see if it sticks. Still plenty of guys to go. Top 32. We'll see how it goes.
Forsberg initiates into the bank. Nice angle from him. Into the power alley, into that third outside zone. Tighten it up to the front clip, goes Forsberg, and now transitions into that final outside zone. Ryan Tuerck doubles down and comes through that outside zone into the outside zone too. Doesn't get out there, Ryan, not the best line for him coming to that power alley. Kind of overshoots it now, brings it around to that final outside zone. So, again, quite a departure, Grand Canyon of a gap, but Ryan Tuerck going from outside zone 1, coming off the bank into 2, not the prettiest.
We're here.
We're here. We made top 16, baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it was, for me, I had Kyle Mohan. He was like a little shaky on the bank, but we like pressed in, got nice and close to him on the infield to give him a little bit of gap on the bank. But yeah, we got that one moved on. Who'd you have?
I watched, dude. Kyle actually put down 2 really good laps.
He did.
Yeah.
Like he launched out on the bank. I was like, oh crap! I tried pulling in on him.
You had him covered, but
I gave him a little room at first, like waiting to see where he landed.
Yeah.
And then he had some good runs.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, it was a solid battle, dude.
Yeah, not bad.
I had Federico in the Ferrari.
That's right.
And we knew we were obviously a lot faster based on his weight and tire situation.
Yeah,
gave him a little room. Got up on him a little sooner than I wanted to, but it worked out.
That's what I'm always afraid of.
All right. And then my lead lap was decent. I missed all of outer zone 2, but it was one of those situations where you don't want to, all right, I know I'm in front of him by a lot. I don't want to blatantly grab the handbrake just to make it to the zone, so just decided to skip that one.
Yeah.
And hit the rest of them. So we ended up moving on. Obviously, we're out here for opening ceremonies, so things are going.
Osbo right there on the door, make some noise, Seattle. JTP absolutely grenading those course markers. Ryan Tuerck with a wide swing. Justin Pollock. Ooh, that got very precarious for Ryan Tuerck, flirting with that wall. He's a very shallow. Here we go. Forsberg, not entering Nissan 370Z on GT tire. Here we go. Going into that first outside zone. Matt Field quickly gets to the side of the Nissan. Matt Field does have proximity, fails to get out to the third outside zone, transitions in. Forsberg, a little bit of a hiccup. Matt Field gets the win. Ryan turn, Travis Reeder in the grade A. How's Travis Reeder gonna handle this? Does he get out to that outside zone 2? He is bathing in smoke. Overshoots the outside zone 3. A quick little correction here. An awesome showing by Reeder in tow, but Ryan Tuerck gets the victory.
He's got a rock star can in his hand. He's one of the other. Ryan Tuerck!
On the cam right now, getting some solid blackout footage. Is that a dad cam?
It's a dad cam.
I've heard a lot about it.
I'm thinking about purchasing my first dad cam.
Yeah, you are. You're coming to the side, the good side.
I want to come to the side.
How many times have you farted in the seat today?
Today not so many. Yesterday, a lot. A lot. Oh man, what are you doing here, dude?
So I heard a rumor that Chris Forsberg might have out-qualified me for the first time ever.
The first time ever? It's possible, it's possible. Let's go, boys.
What is that?
We got some fast orange here. We got the Papadakis Racing Slop Sink. Boom.